So I'm here today with Jill Foster, who blogs at Live Your Talk, and Jill is also a storyteller. Jill, what is storytelling?
Oh, Joanna, that's a favorite question, but you know what you just triggered? You triggered a favorite memory about storytelling. I was talking to a colleague not long ago, probably a few months ago, and she was getting organized for a presentation, and then she looked like straight in my face and said, Jill, I'm going to tell a few stories that are difficult for me to tell. And she was going to talk about failure when she missed her sales goals and what she thought affected that outcome. And I thought that took guts and it was refreshing.
So Jill, when is storytelling effective? When do you use it, and when do you think we should use it?
Sure. Oh, and I want to go to your other question as well. In terms of a working definition, how about this, Joanna? In terms of a working definition of storytelling, I think of two things. One, on a content level, the story conveys meaning. It's not, for instance, a list of groceries. The story conveys meaning, and on a structural level, it has a good old beginning, a middle, and an end. And to your recent question about when is it a good time to tell a story, you know what? Choose a dynamic. I think the world is our oyster for storytelling. If you are on a sales team, know your story, your key narrative on how you can impact a customer. If you are a director, let's say, of a team and want to gel your team more, especially when you're entering into a big deadline, a story to help the team affiliate is a big asset. You know, and we live in a social content wonderland, right, these days. So certainly knowing what type of story you want to represent for yourself and how you want to educate others, even in basic conversation. Those personal conversations, like let's say at networking events, can be great chances to impart a simple and honest story to affiliate with another person.
So instead of saying, I'm Joanna Pineda, CEO of Matrix Group, maybe I have a story that tells something much more interesting and authentic about what I do.
Yes, and you've actually been great at this, Joanna, but even like, let's say you're meeting someone new at a networking event, and let's say the networking event is, awesome designers in DC. You could say, hey, whomever you're meeting there at the design networking event, I had the greatest challenge today and I'm so impressed on how my team handled it. Let me tell you what the heck the challenge was. Like starting with...
And you got me just from that sentence.
Yes. Just being honest about day-to-day experience. I don't mean like, awkward oversharing, but being honest about something that was a teachable moment for you and sharing that, even like we're talking about, a networking event can be so potent in getting relationships off the ground.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for watching the Matrix Minute. Don't forget to connect with us on our blog and social media. For more information, go to matrixgroup.net.